Hello friends, I do plan to say some positive things about Beastars soon. Just right now, I gotta get all the negative stuff off my chest, if you know what I'm saying. Now, I love Beastars. Adore it. Own all the volumes that you can physically own in America right now. Why did it get so weird? Like, I'm not the only one that feels that way, right? To me, Beastars is one of the most unique, thought-provoking stories of our generation. But when volume 18, like seriously, right at volume 18 rolled around, it just got almost unbelievably strange. Don't get me wrong. At the end of the day, Beastars is an anime. And anime is weird. When Louis gave Legoshi his leg, and then Legoshi got strong. In the anime, I thought he looked so stupid. In the manga, he's all puffed up. And I'm like, whatever. It's just the design choice, it's whatever. Like other fun anime, kooky wildness, Juno yelling how she's in love with a deer on live television when they're being interviewed on the street, Legoshi dressing as a woman to get the attention of Louis in a bar so then his other Shishigumi folks won't get suspicious. On top of the fascinating world that Pura has like created for us through Beastars, it's still like a goofy time, you know? You're going through the trials of tribulations of this world that she has built for us, but things are still fun. You know, it's life. You still can laugh through it all. And that's why I think Beastars was so cool. I think half of the strangeness kind of started when Melon was introduced in volume 14, but it wasn't like too weird. It just kind of, the story changed and things got a little kooky. Melon, I think personally is one of the most perfect villains we've ever come across. He is just evil. He's pure evil. The guy sucks. He's looking for a taste that will quench his hunger, being half herbivore and half carnivore. And because of that, he can't taste anything. He's manipulative, he's cunning, he's very charismatic and all those things. He has no regard for any sort of life ever. He wants to see the world burn. Because of this, you really want to see the downfall of Melon. But since meeting Melon, I feel like the story's quality kind of had a bit of a downfall. Since meeting Melon, we haven't really seen Haru because of the new conflict. Melon is kind of taking up what we would have seen of Haru, and then I feel like some fans are like, where the heck did Haru go? Well, it's because Melon's here. From volume 14 to 18, she only has shown up like 11 times. And from 1 to 13, she's here 30 times. So like, she shows up 30 times, 11 times. There's a strong difference there. With Melon, I feel like you get this super manic villain, or you kind of get this kooky, silly guy that's along for the ride. The quiz segment in the meat market between Melon and Legoshi was like so strange to me. We don't need a filler. It's a manga. What? It just felt really out of place and stupid. Since Melon, Legoshi has been making nonsensical decisions that are just like undone in the next chapter. Something that I thought was really stupid was Legoshi pulling out all of his teeth and then giving it to Yaya. Like, why not just one canine? Like, I feel like that's a big deal. But then he just goes to his bro and he gives him dentures. And we never talk about his dentures or his teeth or it maybe like falling out ever since. Why was that? That did nothing. Why did he do that? What I'm trying to say is just things got a little silly when we met Melon, not particularly because of Melon. So around like volume 14, chapter 148? 145? I don't know. But it all kind of jumped off the deep end for me in volume 18 when we met the looped-eared rabbit Kyo. It's either Kyo or Q. Q wouldn't make sense because that's 9 in Japanese and they're like 8. So maybe something was mixed up there in translation. But anyways, because she had product number 8, right? Okay, hold up. I'm an idiot. It is 9. That makes sense. Her name's 9 in Japanese, it's just Q. Q was a rabbit that was for sale alongside Louis and this guy named San in the meat market when they were children. And when Legoshi and Louis kind of visit the place where Louis was supposed to be sold, they find them there because San and Q are still there, like 18 years later. Okay, all right. Q is heavily sexualized despite being the most unsexy thing I have ever seen in my life. Like, I'm sorry, what are these proportions? Her pants is constantly being pulled down, which is the most unsexy thing. We're catching glimpses of her body. She's running around. She's kind of a pick-me girl. She's kind of a tsundere, if you know what I'm saying. Like, she comes onto Legoshi really hard, but then also is just like, get away from me, little boy. Like, you know, like, I could beat the shit out of you. And I'm like, oh, okay. Sure. Hey everyone, I know you're watching this video and I hope you're really enjoying it. Please consider liking and subscribing to me, and please comment whatever you want. I'm getting a lot of hate comments right now, so if you want to add to the pile, do it. Back to our originally scheduled program. Something that I find just so strange, and I hope other people felt the same way when this part happened, was when Q was like, Legoshi, I can beat your poop in because I pretend I make a fursona of myself in a panda bear, and that chakra can be seen by you, and I can beat you up because I challenge the panda. Excuse me, what? Does that not feel like that, like, if I were to stand here and be like, ooh, I want to jump higher, let me pretend to be a different race, and then, I don't know, just her being like, I'm not strong because I'm a bunny, and I can use my, like, speed and, like, tiny stature to be, like, the best fighter, I'm gonna pretend to be a different race. And then Legoshi does the same thing! I'm sorry, that gave me, like, serious ick, and then we get, like, a full panel of what Legoshi felt like as a half bunny, half wolf guy, and he looks like a freaking idiot just standing there. I can't do this. That, I literally was like, my jaw was on the floor. Why are we changing races all of a sudden, or making like morphs of ourselves? What? I was always under the impression that Beastars was like, love who you want, love yourself, you're perfect the way you are, and stand up for what is right. Which is a great message, I love that. And then it takes like a hard left turn of people like giving into their stereotypes, and for them to be strong the way that they personally desire, they challenge a different species. Don't do that. I don't know. Don't do that. He'll be running around barefoot and be like, I hate pink. Like, what? Get it together. I understand you're uneducated and you just grew up in the meat market, but I don't like her. She's weird to me. I will have more thoughts on it later, I'm sure. And then, like, when the series actually truly ends, she's kind of just standing there. And then, like, she goes along and apparently she was being bribed by Melon. We didn't really get to know the motivation behind that. Like, you know, she thought she liked Legoshi and she was training Legoshi, but she was just like, I'ma just take some of this money. He be training Melon, he be doing this, you know, this is all his weak spots, thank you, may I have that bag? She's a snake, pick-me girl snake, tried to sleep with him and then ratted him out. And then she's just there being like, good job, king. And I'm like, get out of here. I'll be rereading the last 2 volumes here soon, so we'll see what happens. I really am looking forward to like making more positive videos about this series. Wowza. And there is definitely a lot of positive things to say about this. Also, yeah, I'm excited. But alright everyone, like this video if you did. If you didn't, subscribe to me, you'll get more of me. Alright everyone, have a good day. Bye-bye. Mwah.